and a whole bunch of other events out there. With that being said, we are going to head straight into Trevor Suit versus Mysterious Stranger here. Please sign up for the Pinnacle. In the meantime, just go to tgs.gg/pinnacle. Register to compete. There's spectators and player badges. That being said, round number 1 here. We're in Losers 8th. Trevor Suit versus Mysterious Stranger. We saw good performances from both of these players in their respective matchups in the winner's side here. Nice 6P jab straight into the grab. And we're going to see the shock state Oki situation. And Trevor Suit forced into the corner. We saw this happen a lot with Coach Steve in their matchup. Not quite able to do anything about it, but forces them long range here. I'm going to get a command grab. So this matchup can be very volatile. Because of the versatility of Kai in general and his strong normals in certain situations, he can often just rush down Axel with not much being that he's able to do. With that being said, however, without a truly safe block string, sometimes there has to be gaps that Axel can exploit, and we're going to see it right there. Gonna hit a good counter hit into damage. Now he's Mysterious Stranger is just willing to keep the distance. Nice purple RC into the grab. This puts Kai in a dangerous situation. Second grab, and just like that, Trevor Suit takes round number 1.
We're seeing Mysterious Stranger a little bit slow, a little bit methodical. They're really taking the safe opportunities that they get, but in doing so and sort of exercising this caution, they are also creating a lot of opportunities for Trevor Suit to do to take safe chip opportunities or to really get to his perfect spacing. So I'd almost love to see Mysterious Stranger take a few more risks to try and get in and go for some bigger payoffs instead of just this very safe approach.
Counter hit damage coming out here right now. Nice avoidance of the command grab, but relatively even life bars. That said, Mysterious Stranger got some good damage. Not going to go for a super to finish that off. Wants to keep that 50 meter in reserve just in case of something. But this does mean that Trevor Suit has 100% meter to work with here. Nice purple RC, an immediate counter RC. Nice burst, keeps him in the corner, but nice grab. And just like that, Trevor Suit, just like I said, that 100% meter that he had to work with came into play. A couple good RCs at the end there. Get him in the favorable situations he wants. Takes game number 1.
Yeah, I really would have liked to see Mysterious Stranger go for Ride the Lightning at the end of that combo. I wonder if the input was just sort of done already, or if they weren't sure if they were going to be able to get it in time, or if they didn't think it was going to kill. But I think even if it hadn't killed in that situation, setting yourself up with a very favorable knockdown for the next neutral exchange, I think still would have been worth the cash out.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. That being said, we are here into game number 2. Trevor Suit up 1-0. We're seeing a slower game between these two, both willing to just play it a bit more patient in situations, not go for anything super risky. Then you see the 6P come out. Nice job. We're seeing the Oki situation. I right now is just willing to keep it safe, but nice purple RC, forcing a burst out of Trevor. Nice dash out of the corner. Back dash is going to lead to some damage. Well done there. No RC pickup, but it's going to get close enough for that Axel bomber. Ooh, that tricky spin with the sickle is a low on the ground, which is something you don't necessarily see, seeing a move like that. Purple RC to get in. Nice grab. Doesn't go for projectile. Oki is just going to go for another jump into a low attack. And
had an opportunity there to use OTG, I believe, off of the throw. Certain elements maybe indicate that Mysterious Stranger is not necessarily as practiced in some of the esoterics of the game. There are a few opportunities where I think Mysterious Stranger could have killed in these situations. They're overall doing a great job in the neutral.
Yeah, it's a very back and forth, and it's been a close game in both situations. Both players getting the hits that they need to build up that damage, but also at the same time are getting opened up just enough that this is a good close matchup. Red RC cancel here. Axel Bomber gets a little bit of an extra hit, forces an Oki situation. Gets hit though. That's going to lead to some damage. Trevor Suit's going to go for the projectile Oki. Jab into grab. This is difficult. The OTG there. Oh no, he is going to get stuffed. That is Sickle Storm. And that is round number 2 over to TREVOR. So we are into round number 3 here in game number 2. I am very much liking how this works. Nice 6P catching that overhead. The low whiffs, and he's going to get grabbed for it as a result. Vapor Thrust, though, pushes him out of the corner. Now we've got another neutral situation. Nice overhead. Shock State is on deck. Another one of those standing lows aimed to grab. Ooh, Burst is going to come out. Difficult situation for TREVOR, but made the best that he could. We just see right now, Red RC coming out. Tries the bait, maybe going in for a grab, goes for an overhead, doesn't quite get it. And now another overhead, and that is going to be Mysterious Stranger. He'll pull it out, and he will take game number 2. So we're going to be seeing, at bare minimum, 4 games here in this set, folks.
So it looks like Mysterious Stranger is starting to get the tempo of TREVOR. I think unless we see sort of an adaptation from TREVOR, we might see that Mysterious Stranger might sort of start to take this one out. I do think that it is a very important piece of information, and I'll be curious to see what Mysterious Stranger does with it, that TREVOR was willing to go for the Sickle Storm Super without the means of making it safe. So if Mysterious Stranger knows the safe jump setups from various Kai knockdowns, or is just willing to sort of run up, block in an effort to bait it, we'll see if TREVOR has installed that idea and now will be very, very careful with their meter, or if we're about to see Mysterious Stranger try and really open up a defensive window to get the most possible damage out of baiting a super.
That being said, we are into game number 3 here. TREVOR has got a lot of damage on Mysterious Stranger. Nice Vapor Thrust. Not going to get a follow-up, but he's got some relatively safe buttons to hit and have TREVOR in that corner, but he's still going to get stuffed. And he's going to eat the damage. Round number 1 over the TREVOR. This is the part where maybe Mysterious Stranger, even though he's gotten the idea of how to get in, maybe TREVOR has just adapted right back there. Red Sugekis are coming out. No real fruit off of that. Nice counter hit. Good damage. Again, once again, no choice to go for Ride the Lightning. Does not want the hard knockdown on the transition there. Sacred Edge going to whiff. Good jump over it by TREVOR. That's damage. Sickle Storm. Nice command grab. This can be RC'd, but this chooses not to do. I'm pretty sure it can be RC'd. Maybe I'm wrong on that. That being said, we're going to see a burst bait there from TREVOR. And wow. While it was definitely a closer second game, TREVOR definitely just made work of Mysterious Stranger there.
Yeah, maybe Mysterious Stranger hasn't made the read on the neutral tendencies of TREVOR. We saw there a lot of... We also saw, to TREVOR's benefit, or to TREVOR's credit, we saw a lot of him starting to get more and more damage out of some of these exchanges, especially some of these anti-air exchanges. And that's very important for Axel, because it means that there's so many fewer opportunities for Kai to try and get in on you if you're doing more damage to him every time. We haven't seen Mysterious Stranger do an excellent job of reacting to these command grabs.
Those command grabs have a notable animation, but they are slow enough. Ooh, he goes for the dust there, but still ends up getting hit by that spinning sickle attack. I gotta say, that thing has been deceptive, has a deceptively large hitbox. With that being said, TREVOR right now and Mysterious Stranger a little bit of life difference. Now TREVOR's got a decent advantage. He can be gone at any time, but TREVOR right now perfectly willing to play the game and play it patient. Good blue RC back there to keep himself safe from any offense that TREVOR had. That being said, TREVOR's still going to get the hits in. And now we're starting to see Mysterious Stranger maybe struggle a bit, as TREVOR has maybe himself started to figure out the tendencies from Mysterious Stranger, and he's exploiting them as best he can.
We're seeing TREVOR we're seeing Mysterious Stranger alternate quickly between really trying to rush to get in, and maybe to their detriment. They're handing a lot of damage to TREVOR in some of these running in attempts, and right afterwards you can tell that they kind of change their mind and they clam up a little bit and get very, very defensive, but then TREVOR's getting a few opportunities off of those as well.
Good RC cancel to stop the Sacred Edge, as well as a good reaction from Mysterious Stranger to use that Sacred Edge. But the full dust is out. That's going to be a lot of damage. Isn't quite enough to kill. One hit from either player. Blue RC, and he gets him.
Oh my god.
He was going for that jumping overhead, or like that jump back strike, rather. And the Blue RC gave him the knowledge that he could Vapor Thrust that. Very good job from Mysterious Stranger there to close out round number 2. We're in round number 3, and the good damage from both players has come out. TreVOR has the advantage right now. That's the attack I was referring to.
Charge Dust is such a difficult thing to plan around because honestly, it's such a slow button, and it has an associated orange glow that a lot of players are going to train themselves to react to it all the time. But without burst, after that Charge Dust, it is quite possible that TREVOR could have killed Mysterious Stranger, and really ruining not having the most optimal Axel Confirm on deck now that we've reached the final round.
Players at the same amount of health at this point. A slight advantage now for TREVOR, but that is not going to matter much off of one good hit. Good tech on the air grab. We're seeing a dangerous situation. Mysterious Stranger's trying to get in, but that is going to be it. That is going to be 3-1 in favor of TreVOR. Moving on to the next round. That is unfortunately the end of the tournament life for Mysterious Stranger. Is still a very good showing regardless. Getting into losers 8s.